Good morning, everybody. It's Gina. I just made myself some breakfast because I didn't do very well yesterday. And as you all know, I just got through my eye surgery. Today's now Friday. I thought I would start my day out so much better. I've already been on the phone with a friend, Teresa, this morning, actually on Facebook messaging. And she's also on a weight loss journey, and we have decided to just kind of promote each other and see if we can get our lives a little more on track. I am just up this morning. I made myself some breakfast, which is basically just eggs, some turkey crumbles, 2 teaspoons of this Parmesan cheese is 0, and some Bobby Salazar's mild dressing is, salsa is 0. A 1/4 cup of the turkey crumbles is 1. So, yeah, 1 for this plate of food. Okay. And then I made myself 2 pieces of toast. Currently they're dry, and it takes a while to get filming. So my breakfast is kind of cold, but my toast is dry. I did bring over my butter because I just use normal butter. I don't use much of it. If I end up using my butter, isn't my butter dish adorable? The light is really shining on it. There we go. 1 teaspoon of butter is what I would use, and honestly I don't remember at the moment. Is it 2 points? Butter, 1 teaspoon of butter is 2 points. So the bread is 3, the butter is 2, the sausage was 1 for a 6-point breakfast if I eat it all, including the butter. There you go. But with it being cold now, I don't know that that's going to be good. I might just make myself little sandwiches out of it and go that route. Let's try that. Let's try it on 1 and see what we can do. Because 2 points for butter isn't all that great. I mean, you could have another piece of toast. You could have another 1/2 cup of sausage for that 1 little teaspoon of butter. You have to decide what's better for you. I could use spray-on butter, which I have in the refrigerator. Nothing wrong with a little eggy sandwich. These are the turkey sausage crumbles that I use. I chose the Parmesan cheese because it doesn't melt, and you know I'm not a huge melty kind of cheese person, and this just kind of just sits there. I mean, it's still like a little cheese crumble. What we're going to talk about today while I'm eating, Pioneer Woman, my sister, I think I showed you that already, is I'm going to talk about a few of the comments that I have received that I think that we could really glean a lot of information out of. And I'll tell you what I'm wondering is if this would be a good subject to go live with, that we could talk about these questions and comments as they come up, or edited. Actually, if you could leave in the comments below which you prefer, an edited video where I'm just discussing things with you and you can leave things in the comment, or for this particular scenario where we're shouting out comments and talking about your journeys, would you prefer that that be live or edited? That's kind of what my question is to you. So I'm going to start with 3 videos back, I believe. Honestly, I really don't know how many far back it was. It might have been Tag Your Habits. Let's look. Should I watch my own commercial? You know, you can get in trouble for that because they call that like stacking the deck type thing. Okay, so I want to talk about a comment that came from Betty Parsons, and I've got permission from her. As a matter of fact, if you leave a comment and I haven't already asked you, but it's something that you want to have aired on one of my future videos, or you're at least interested in me considering it, if you could just say it's okay if you share, or I would be okay if you shared in an upcoming video, something so that I know you're okay with, and we don't have to have that little back and forth comment conversation, then maybe it would be a little bit quicker for me to do this. But this is what Betty had to say. She said, Gina, don't beat yourself up about it. I have had the same experience. I finally had to dig deep in my heart and ask God to help me see what was going on in myself. I had to get something out of this temple that was really bothering me. I finally prayed through and got right back on track. And it finally clicked. Oh, I remember why I had these, because I asked people in this video, which was called Welcome to My World Day 4 Vlog on Freestyle. I asked people in this video how their journey was going, like what was happening in their world that caused them to have success or failure, whatever the case was, as I eat. Because this is my breakfast. So, and it finally clicked. I started losing every week. It's hard to explain, but I give God credit. You are special. Talking about me. Talking about the Gina. I know you are, Betty. You are special and you can do this. Loving and praying for you. Okay. Everybody who follows me for a long period of time, you know I'm a believer in Christ. I'm on staff at a local church. I've been there for 13 years. I've been at the same church for a lot of years. I'm going to be 53 this month. 53. That means this channel's been going for a little over 3 years. And I'm still fat. That's all I'm going to say about that. But can I say that I, in general, put my weight loss journey back on the Lord? And I guess I would have to say the answer to that is no, I don't. And I'm wondering, obviously we are supposed to put every single aspect of our life into God's hands. But for me, in this general situation, I know that it's because I feel guilty that I created this problem. And I know you're saying, you're screaming in your heads right now. We create all of our problems. I know that. I'm just telling you where my heart is. And I would like to know what your thoughts on this particular situation is. I guess in general, I don't really hand it off to the Lord. And that is not, because I'm a believer, not the healthy way to do this journey. So, and I didn't mean for Betty's to be first. You saw me. I haven't looked at that video. I wasn't even sure which video it was on. So obviously, even the Lord is trying to tell us we're supposed to put the Lord first in every single thing. No matter what you're doing in life, put the Lord first, and that journey will go more smoothly. Working out the kinks would be better. I don't know why I have such trouble with this. Please let me know if you have trouble and are struggling with giving it over to the Lord, mainly because I feel guilty in that. It worked for Betty. I appreciate that. I love that about her. She is so encouraging. She is always there for me. And I hope that I'm there for you, Betty. I hope I'm there for everybody. I hope as you leave comments, you realize it might take me a day or two to get back to you. Sometimes it has been even a week. But I will be very honest. Usually it's time constricted. It took me a minute to get back to you. For whatever reason, life happened. But there have been on the few occasions that I felt in my heart the Lord say, no, don't answer that yet. You need to pray about that. You pray about that before you get that answer out to that person, because I'm working in this situation. You don't just blab out what you're supposed to be blabbing out. I am telling you right now, the Lord is with me. Oh my land, Suzanne, I just had a moment. Just give me a second. I'm just saying that there are times that if we allow ourselves to be used, even in giving you comments back, if I heed to the Lord's calling, if I heed to the opportunity, I'm gonna cry, if I heed to the opportunities that the Lord has placed in front of me to serve you, you will be better served, I will be better served, and we will have a better outcome for it. Did not mean for any of that to happen. Didn't even know I was going down this road today. I was supposed to be eating my breakfast and talking about comments. Let me say the toast is a little hard to eat. I might skip the toast, at least till I'm off camera. Did not expect this video to go this way. At all. Okay, so Betty was the first one. Not that she was the first one that commented. Matter of fact, I don't even know which one was the first one to comment. Guess who was the first one to comment, Teresa? She said, hope you are feeling better soon. Please pass on any guidance you get. I'm in the same boat. We did the pizza and the Mexican food. This must have been the day that I ate the pizza. Yes, there was a day a few weeks ago that Honey and I decided to order a pizza, and we ate the entire pizza. Minus what I have, a couple pieces left on my side. His side was gone. He ate one of my pieces. I did not eat any of his because they have mushrooms on them. Whole nother story. We can talk about mushrooms some other day. I don't know why I do that. I cannot explain why. I think that it is okay to go out while I'm on this Weight Watcher journey, order an entire pizza and eat 3/4 of my half. That is ridiculous. But yet I do it time and time and time again. Okay, so that was interesting to me that Teresa was the first one who left a comment. Really, really, really interesting, because she and I have a little thing going. Pam said, I can't seem to stay on track. I need help. Pam, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. I need help. I know I'm here to be a motivator and a confidant for you, and I will be all of those things. But clearly, the Gina is in need of help as well, even though I found my new why, which you're going to get to have a little glimpse of that soon. And in general, my heart and my mind is motivated. My body is doing differently. My willpower is doing differently, which lends itself back to putting the Lord first and making sure that He's on board with everything we do. I don't do that with my food. That's a problem. That is a problem in my life. Maybe that is what this whole thing's about, the Lord trying to get my attention. Okay, so the Way of a Weight Watcher Lifetimer, which is really new to me. I don't know her all that well, but that's her channel name. I like the Simply Feeling. That is what helps me when I don't want to count as much. Okay, so I did Simply Feeling 1 week ever. That was all I've ever done it. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. And I feel like I lost 3 pounds that week. If I'm not mistaken, I did. And my eggs are ice cold. But I'm starving, so I'm going to eat them. So on Simply Filling, I would be able to eat the eggs and the salsa. I would have to count the sausage and the bread and the cheese, because none of that is Simply Filling. But if you're a whole foods kind of person, Simply Filling could very well be the way for you to go. What I mean by whole foods is God's gift to the earth. Okay, Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. And please, if you all follow me, and you sometimes follow Sandy, but you're not really all that either familiar with her or you don't follow her faithfully, but you do follow me faithfully, I need you to know that she is moving channels, and she has shared it. My dog is dreaming. She has shared it many, many, many times on her channel, but she is moving from her channel, Let's Get Fit, over to a new channel, which is Let's Get Fit with Sandy. I'll link that below for you so you have an easy way to get over in there. All we need you to do is just pop over there and sign in with Let's Get Fit with Sandy. She did have some personal issues where she needed to change her name, and that's the only change that's going to be happening. She's just moving from one to the other. Y'all have been very, very good with getting set up with her. She is one of my besties here on YouTube and out of YouTube. I love her. I have not ever met her, but I love her just like a sister. I would be 100% comfortable being anywhere with her, staying with her, vacationing with her, any of that. That's how much I'm very, very much comfortable with this woman. Love her. She loves the family. She loves the Lord. Love that. This is what she had to say. I wish I could tell you what exactly was my aha moment, but it just finally clicked. I still go crazy, but not as much. Thought I would subscribe to this channel. Oh, because she moved over with me on the Let's Get Fit with Sandy in this comment. Heading over to the Crochet Lady. Oh, she's talking about, I have another channel. It's called Crochet Lady. I'm very vacant on it right now. As you all know, I'm blind. Just had surgery on Tuesday. Hoping to get that up and running because, as you know, the algorithm with YouTube made me have to have 1,000 subscribers before I can even start accruing my minutes to be able to be monetized back on my crochet channel. I have, I think, somewhere near 900, so we're almost there. And but I haven't posted on there in months and months, and maybe a year, because I couldn't see. We're working on that now, aren't we? Okay. I'm just going to finish this off camera, and I'll be right back. I ate all my breakfast on my pretty little dishes. My son bought me this set years and years and years ago. Look at this side. A little saucer. But my points are going to be less because I did not eat one of the toasts, so that went from 3 to 2. And I didn't use the butter. So let's just say my breakfast was like a lot less. I'm waiting for that aha moment, Sandy. I'm really, really waiting for that aha moment, which honestly I feel like I had when I got my Y back. I like that empty space over there. I'm gonna make a coffee station over there with a table. I might do that today. That would be fun. And we're trying to find a smaller round oak table because this kitchen is oak. We sold a small round oak table and bought the great big table. And then we moved here where we need the little oak table. Sold that table for 25 bucks. I don't even want to go there. Let's just drop that part. Yeah, I need that aha moment because what I thought that was my aha moment was that I got my Y back, but in reality, I still am struggling. It's with motivation and faithfulness, and I get that. I'm embarrassed to tell you that, but I'm not down on myself, if that makes sense. I'm embarrassed because I'm a content creator, but yet I am not progressing enough. Now, can I get you good information? Yes. Can I tell you how to do it, why to do it, what to do it for? Yes. But until I actually process all those things myself, I worry that I'm not being effective for you. So we're going to go on to Gail H., who said that I have permission. And her answer was, oh yes, please share if you think it can help someone. And then she talks about her weekend moment of having a negative, a negative pointed day because of a couple of events that she went to. But she said, it's just another tool in our journey. We should not allow that number of points to derail us when we go off the beaten path as much as we do, as I do, because I do it. It's terrible. It's the truth. Okay, so Gail says, I've been a Weight Watcher for 40 years. Never made goal yet. Oh, dear Lord Jesus, Gail. And it wasn't until I figured out that life happens, I can track it and go negative. It's okay and get back on track, and it's all good. Instead of when I feel bad about a meal or overindulgence on a day, even a weekend, the old me says, I screwed up, I'll start over again on Monday. The new me says, no worries, I'm okay, had a good day, and I keep on going. This week after the weekend that I was negative 66, I'm still going. And I weigh myself every day, almost every day, especially Mondays. Even though my official weigh-in day is on Fridays, I do Weight Watchers online. Okay, couple of things. I love your tenacity and your faithfulness, Gail, that you can be on Weight Watchers for 40 years and not give up. Because I have barely been on, I haven't even been on it a year and a half. The 20th of September, I'll be on it a year and a half. I'm down 17 pounds. I have such a long way to go that I myself have been considering quitting because I feel like I'm not helping you in the way that I need to help you. And I'm embarrassed. It's just true. I might as well be honest about it. But your tenacity and faithfulness to this journey after 40 years and still not hitting goal is very encouraging and enlightening. Once again, I'm trying to understand if you prefer an edited video on the subject, kind of like this one, maybe not eating every time, but I was eating my breakfast and I wanted to get it started, but a designated edited video where you can talk in the comments. Let me know that. If you think that it would be something that we could talk live about, comment on that. Or maybe a combination of the two and we can feel it out. The thing is I would never again set up a specific day and time with live videos because life just doesn't happen that way. And it's very discouraging when I do take the time to set it up on a specific day and time and 3 or 4 of you are at home to watch it. So for me, that's very discouraging. Where if I was to do it on the fly and 3 or 4 of you came in, I'd be like, 4 people are up on YouTube at 10 o'clock at night. No, I'm kidding. Although I did almost get on and do it last night. And it was 10 o'clock, no, it was 8 o'clock my time. So it would have been 10 Central and 11 Eastern. And that was too late, which is what stopped me from doing it. So let me know your comments on these comments that I've shared. I want to thank the girls that I did get to talk about. The only one that I believe is a content creator out of this, well, there's 2, was Sandy, and then the one that I'm not all that familiar with, which was the ways of a Weight Watcher Lifetimer. So she's already made it to goal and is on Lifetime. Sandy is well on her journey, and I need to lose to get to goal. If I was to get to my original goal, I would need to lose 110 pounds from today. That's a lot of weight for a 4'7" person. That is a whole other person. It is a whole other person. Imagine how much better we would feel if we got the other bodies off of our body. All right, I'm gonna go. Let me know how you feel about it, if you enjoyed it, if you like this content, and if you like the Eat With Me's or hate them. Okay, either way. I'm good with either. Some love it, some don't. I might do a combination of both, but I'm really interested if it's something that is just absolutely not gonna work for people. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye. God bless.